Welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. So, off camera between the episodes, I went and cleared out my inventory a bit. Talked to the banker in Vivac City and all that stuff. Essentially sold some junk. And now I'm back here and we have this confrontation to do. What was it? The whole business with the mine and things. Well, mine being used for horrible experiments. And now I need to confront the owner of this place, I suppose. I would probably assume that I just, you know... Oh, hello. Hired assassin. Hey, yeah.
The last piece of the puzzle. Time to tie up loose ends.
There we go, hello. I had help on that, huh? I'm fine with that. Then Assassin's Orders, huh? M, huh? So both of the brothers were in on it and trying to lure me into a death trap. Okay, so where is this happening? It's over there. While I'm here, I could... What was the... So, right, this crew chief person. I could go find him as well. Oh, really? Silly creatures. Just put on my buffs and stuff. Have some area effect damage going on here. It's nice to have a heal. Well, I say, it's nice to have a heal. Alright. So, where is this thing? Down the road, eh? Yep, down the road. Crew chief. Oh, you want me to go in there, huh?
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redarin proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
Wait, is this voice actor the same?
Our mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them.
It is. Good grief. What was the name of the voice actor? The guy who voice acted Rayloff in Skyrim. Why can't I remember him now? But yeah, definitely sounds like him.
Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god." Or something along those lines. Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlander showed up. Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die.
That is a good thing to be busy with, my friend.
It used to be an ore mine, and we hope it will be again. My crew was inside preparing to start up mining operations when the cultists attacked. The way things are going, We might just have to turn the place into another Kwama egg mine. Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help. Good luck in there.
Okay, let's go in there and figure out what is happening. Of course I am, you know, not doing one quest to the finalization before starting a new one and so on. Maybe a little confusing, but then again, this is also an MMORPG after all. I am not even trying to play this like a single player game where I try to get one thing done and then another one and so on. You know, I don't really try to worry about having a coherent storyline here. Just enjoying myself playing this game and exploring these new places. More drinks. Also, somehow I'm not using a food item. Let's use some mint chai. Use the very starter food away. Okay. Ooh, a soul gem. Empty soul gem. I could fill that up while I'm here, probably. Red exiles. Acquire the item before they complete the ritual, blah blah blah. And I'm moving to the next page, so pause. Again, if you really want to read these things. CC. Okay. Well, whatever. Why are you growling at me? Silly thing. Okay, let's look at the map of this thing. So I need to go in there. And I probably come out of there after I do, so let's go that way then. What is here? Let's collect another fly. Ooh, backpack. A book I cannot read. Okay, well, I suppose.
You don't look like one of those crazy cultists, and you certainly aren't one of our miners. So by Vivek's holy nose hairs, who in oblivion are you?
I have to remember that. That sounds like something you have to say to Vivek himself.
Really? Then forget I said anything about his holiness' nasal preening. They're some sort of Daedric cultists. They've been performing rituals, calling forth divine power, some such nonsense. At least they were, before the Ashlanders showed up. The savages barged into the deep chambers, seemed to know about the hidden passage and everything, stole the relic the cultists were praying over, and ran for the hills. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going, as soon as it's safe to leave.
Nothing between, you know, you and the exit? There is no enemies there unless you consider these beetles. Deep mine chambers. Alright, well, let's go. Let's go. Loot? Any loot? Do you have any loot? Worm mouth. Okay. Somebody is fighting something here. Any loot? Did you people find any loot? Probably. Oh wait, what the was that? I have ritual items. Okay, what do I do with these ritual items? suppose I am not supposed to be doing this part of the quest yet, but hey. That will help, huh? I got some loot out of it, and XP and gold. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to talk to the crew chief after I, maybe after that I come back here to do things? Hello, river troll! It's been a while since I have called it a river troll, actually. Oh, jeez, I am in too deep of water to do anything, huh? Okay. Dang, it is nice to have a heal. Ow! Oh right, of course I have a god dang mud crab attacking me as well. And let's use one of those potions. That's why this is what they are for after all. Oh cool, I have some health here, huh? Very nice. I don't have a lot of damage on this build as I have set it up currently. Probably need some proper damage abilities actually to go with it. Maybe I need to morph this dive bomb because I can actually morph it now to something more useful. Of course, that was a sort of a like an elite monster, so there is that. Also, other abilities from the bow tree could be helpful. There is that as well, like proper damage dealing abilities instead of just running with a bar full of random things. I may have to have a proper look, but I want my burr first. Okay, crew chief, talk to me.
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine? Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission, whatever it is.
Okay, so I have those cool cult things, but I honestly don't know if they were any useful. Oh, right, I forgot to fill up that soul gem. It would be nice to have filled soul gems, after all. Mix Hound. Okay, well, you will do. Soul magic, soul trap in place of that, huh? Alright. Well, Nick's Hound, let's fight. Alright, that fills the soul gem. Life is much better now. Alright, awesome. You know I can get rid of that soul magic thing again. I'm kind of close to getting that. What would be the stamina morph on this? Cross stamina scales off of weapon damage and max stamina. Okay, that would probably make it much stronger. Indeed. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put that there instead. Get that thing leveled up. Speaking of which, I do have another skill point. I could pick up snipe. What's scatter shot? That would be kind of nice. Snipe! I'm going to take snipe. I'm going to take snipe for now and use that as a as damage dealing help ability. Alright, so where was I going? Doing what? Oh, that meeting thing. There we go.
Malorethon. Oh, sweat. I'm going to need a stiffer drink. You don't appear to be holding my drink, so I'm sure I have no interest in you. Off with you. I am. Young Mahler and I were talking about the sudden success of his mining enterprise, built on some irregularities that I'd prefer not to discuss. Not that it's any of your business. Who are you? Why are you meddling in Thlalu business? My, this is damning. Dear Mahler tried to hang this whole business around his brother's neck, and yours. A prudent, albeit sloppy affair. House Thlalu can ill afford such a scandal, and I hate to be lied to. Kill Mahler, and I will reward you. What would I do with him? Chain him to a post? His life no longer serves the house's interests. I don't expect an outlander to understand, but this needs to be done. Honestly, I doubt he'll give you a choice in the matter. His city residence, I expect, just across the river. Do be quick about this. I'm anxious to be done with the Brothers Rethon. No. What scroll? Don't tell me there's more to this fetching disaster. Does it now? Listen carefully. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone else. If Mahler has this formula on him, bring it to me. The reward will be significant. We cannot let this get out, and we cannot let it fall into the wrong hands. By the three, what a mess. I'll put some of my Oathman on it. Oathman I can trust. If we can clear out the riffraff, it might be salvageable. If not, we'll simply collapse the thing. Better to bury it than let some fool stumble upon Mahler's folly.
Let's get it back in the business. I mean, I'll go partner with you on that stuff. I can do the recruiting for new miners and whatnot. I don't honestly care if somebody thinks my reputation is not good enough or whatever. I mean, I'll share in on the profits. Game probably doesn't let me do that. That is such a shame. I wanna be evil! Okay, so how do I get up there? No, this is not how I get up there. Okay. Other side, maybe? Possibly. Aha! Lots of bookshelves. We have some reading to do. Wait, is he? For a moment there I thought he was hiding in a closet. Then I realized he's below me. Hello!
You! How did you... I'll finish this myself.
Drink. Anything else I can steal in this house? Because I'm going to take everything which is not nailed down. I mean, that's why I come in these places. Rewards and glory. Glory being, well, whatever I happen to be able to make out of the glory. 2 crates. Empty barrel. Who has emptied the barrels already? Sack. Jewelry box. Ooh, some. Xerxes! Okay. Okay. Interesting. A whole bunch of materials for things. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Papa. How did that make any sense? That was there didn't make any sense. Oh well. Oh, Truth in Sequence, Volume 2. I think we'll read Volume 1 or Volume 4. One or the other. This is rather odd second page, huh? I believe we have read... Yes, we have read Volume 5 before. Besides, that looks suspiciously like the Skyrim Song of Palinal Book 5. Okay, I found a lot of things in here. Very good. Now let's go and talk to the councilman. Yo, councilman, can we now set up a joint business on this whole mine thing? I mean, why won't they let me bring my mount inside the inn? That would be brilliant.
Quietly now. Is it finished? Well then, this unfortunate little tale comes to an end. I've already dispatched some of my best agents to clean up Rethon Manor. We'll tend to Marla's apartment and the mine next. Well done. Now, what of this mysterious scroll? Excellent. Best hand it over to me. Something so dangerous should not fall into the wrong hands. House Hlalu can keep it safe, or destroy it if we deem it necessary. This will earn you some favor with our house. I'll even double your pay.
Of course.
You've proven to be a reliable assistant. House Hlalu values reliability. I would say it's been a pleasure, but this whole affair has left me with quite a headache. Still, I may call upon you again in the future. Here.
Well, that was nice. Lots of things. And a whole lot of XP. Very good. Now, I have this ash hole thing. Did I get a level up? Oh, I sure as heck did. Let's get more stamina going. Also, more interestingly, did my... it's still there. I should use the, like, have this third ability here, huh? Like, in all honesty, second ability rather, to keep this, like, going up fast. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for now, because to get that burr. So I needed to find this Ashur guy who was interested in the... Or you?
That's it! Kill the Morag Tong and any witnesses!
No use getting my accent ready again.
Okay. Alright.
I had that situation under control. Just needed them to make the first hostile move. Still, I cleaned enough blood off my axes for one day, so thanks for lending a hand. You were you? Was it Melissa? I told her I'd close out my tab after I completed another contract. That woman has the patience of an anxious Nyx. Well, tell her I'm good for it. I'll stop by and we can conclude our business cordially. The new apprentice? Now why in oblivion do you care about Vea? Are you now? And why do you want to do that? Never mind, I don't really care. I was asked to pass along some notes, but I'm not really the messenger type. I suggest you talk to Vea's mentor. Last I heard, she had a job in the Western Ruins. Make sure you don't anger Vea's mentor, or even look at her the wrong way. She's grown surprisingly protective of that young woman, and if she thinks you pose a danger... Besides, I'd hate to see you wind up on the wrong end of one of our writs. You know, the usual buyer's remorse. I see a lot of that in my line of work. Turns out, I had to kill a bad man who did bad things. The writ was legal and above board. Unfortunately, his brother didn't see it that way and was looking for revenge. Oh, you make it sound so obscene. Still, that's pretty much an accurate description. But it's not like I work for the Dark Brotherhood or anything. I don't kill anyone without a sanctioned writ. Keeps the great houses in line. It's a calling. I'd rather not. She's particular about her secrets, and I don't want to get on a bad side. You should keep that in mind too if you plan to continue on this course. Vea's mentor usually sticks to the rules, but I wouldn't turn my back on her.
Okay. So, I'm supposed to... go where? Okay, it's over there then. Fine. That is a bit of a jog away, huh? Bit of a jog. Anything else I can do, like, closer by? Ooh, that looks awesome. Let's go have a look at that. That looks beautiful. A molten lava flame thing. Can we go have a bath? That would be kind of warm. Oh, but that looks gorgeous. I assume they use this lava for a heating source for the housing in the nearby city. So that would be make sense and stuff. Nilthog's Hollow. Okay, interesting. So if I run around this way, around, I may get to see some new things on the map. Okay, what is this place? Somewhere we actually want to be at?
Yes.
Okay. Probably not. It looks like a hostile place. Somewhere we do not want to be at. Big mushrooms. I'm still looking for a silt strider. No, I wanna be flying on a silt strider. Oh, I am walking through a hostile camp, eh? Guess so then. What the heck is a drogue? Okay, it was a drogue. Drogue. However the heck you pronounce that name. There's more of them down there. Alright. Big castle in the distance. More river trolls. River trolls were angry. Okay. Big castle thing. Oh jeez. Stay away from the hostiles for the moment. I just wanted to have a look, huh? I mean, this is a pretty damn gorgeous game. I really like how the game looks. And exploration is actually rewarded in this game fairly well. Where, if you just run into a random direction, you end up usually coming across a number of things. Okay. Ooh, water skin. Yay, natural water. Can I take the sword? I mean, that seems like such a waste of a good sword. Where are you?
Leave me, Outlander. Let me die in the shame I've brought to Malakath. Defeated by a lone warrior. Malakath will laugh at our incompetence. An assassin. Probably a Morag tongue. She tracked our leader here. But she doesn't know. We set a trap inside the ruins. Oh.
She's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Alright, I'm going to call it an episode right here. Next time we'll be investigating these ruins. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you folks another time with more Elder Scrolls on.